Hey guys, Jay's back. And I went live. Whoa, that light's causing a massive glare. Hold on. Somebody moved my light. But anyway, I was live with the angelfish laying their eggs. I started the live stream probably around 3:30. Ended at 5:30. It is now a little bit past 7:30, and they're still laying eggs. So, yeah. So I figured while they're doing their business, I'd give you a little tank update here. I did finally shorten the stick here, so that way it's a little bit more low profile. Matter of fact, that one little tetra there keeps sneaking over every now and then and picking off an egg. I think it's actually kind of funny. And I fed the tank while this was going on, so the fish would stop bothering them as much. And then I put in some of my my wafers. Look at all the snails. I put some on this side. I put some on that side. There's just oodles of snails everywhere. Everywhere. And as you can see, there's quite a few shrimp out. There was a lot more earlier. A lot of them had their fill and went back in. I mean, just like the snail population here, it was that heavy with red cherry shrimp too. Matter of fact, there was even ones that came out that were smaller than a grain of rice. So there's definitely a lot of active breeding going on in here. My coffee folia is still melting back. I'm hoping that starts taking off a little bit. I mean, I see new growth, but not quite sure how that's going. Not to mention, both my coolie loaches were out. Can't believe you guys are still laying eggs. Well, keep going. Make me lots of babies. They're picking ones that are too close to the edge right now. But she keeps going up there and laying them close to the edge, so, you know. Matter of fact, see if I can't get a better view. Oh, he don't like that. Go away. Chew. But there are oodles of eggs. And of course he's chasing, like, he hasn't been really violent or anything like that. He's just been kind of chasing them away. Like that. That one's coming over to see what's going on and decide, nope, the hell with that. Pile of snail. I will say though, with all these snails being in here, it's been extremely beneficial. I have seen literally no mulm just resting at the bottom of the tank. Like, I have a little bit over here on top of the sand. But I mean, throughout all this right here, like before they started doing their spawning activity, I was in here, cleaning up a little bit, trying to pull some of that stuff out of there. And it was the first time that he's ever rammed my hand. So that's when I knew that something was going to be going down, because angelfish become very aggressive when it's around spawning time. But at least I got some of the work done in here that I wanted to before he decided to go all bully. That's a cool effect. Damn it. that light moved again. Well, at least now I know somebody didn't move it. It's moving on its own. Move that down a little bit. Of course, we still got babies in here. Kind of junked up my area here. But babies everywhere. I threw some of those tablets in here too. I haven't seen the shrimp in here for a couple days, but they always tend to hide, so not that big a deal. Move my chair. Still can't believe how long they've been laying eggs. Why does that tank look so green? It's really not that green, folks. Go over this one, you can tell it's crystal clear. It's weird. Oh, that's right. I just added wood to the tank. Tannins. Go away. Go back to laying eggs. But I added some of the Malaysian trumpet snails in here finally, since I found out that they do live in brackish. The crabs were out earlier when I was doing the 2-hour live stream, but I was just going. Oh, crab perched up by the heater. I really need to add more water to this tank. I usually have it filled to touch the bottom of that log right there. And there's a good about ½ inch away from the water. Well, everything in here has been doing well. Having no complaints with this. No crab deaths, nothing like that. So, now, on the other hand, I'm sad to report the betta fish had finally died. I mean, he's been around for a long time. I mean, heck, I think we've had him like 3 or 4 years. Snail eggs back there on the wall. Probably Malaysian trumpet snails. But he's been around for a while, so. I mean, I've checked out the carcass, well, what was left of him, because the snails kind of demolished quite a bit of them. So, as soon as I have the time, I'll be probably getting a new betta for this tank. I'm thinking of something probably a little bit more blue. So, I'm sad day passed, but he lived a long life. I mean, once he got here, he lived a better life than what he had. Because once you get bettas, you never know how old they actually are. Baby Malaysian trumpet snails. The babies are all over. Detritus worms on the glass. All levels in here were perfectly fine. That's why it led me to believe that it was old age. I'll probably get in here and trim up some of this moss a little bit, promote a little bit better growth. Do a little bit of a water change, and I don't know who the heck cracked my glass right here. I'm a little upset. Kids are going to get a talking to. Probably get some silicone on there before it gets any worse. It's not leaking or anything, but I need to get in here and do a little bit of cleaning. Matter of fact, I haven't actually touched this tank besides feeding it and topping off the water and pretty much since I set the damn thing up. Since salt really doesn't evaporate. And not to mention, I don't want to disrupt the ecosystem that's going on in here because I got all those copepods in here and stuff. Matter of fact, I don't even see them active right now, but there's some. Copepod. I'd have to put on my macro lens or micro lens in order to see them better than that, but yep, life in here is still thriving, so I never bothered with anything. And even while I'm talking to you guys, they're still laying eggs. See, now right here it looks clear. Well, compared to that, of course it's not. I don't know. Of course, well, I did dose potassium and iron today, so that could be some of the case. And I really need to get a surface skimmer in this because I have all of that unused CO2 bubbles just floating around in there. I don't know why it does that. But whatever. I mean, plants are doing good. Apparently fish are doing well because, well, right there in the center. And here I was gonna go get some German blue rams yesterday, but once again, PetSmart, their heaters are on the fritz, so it's gonna be another, well, 2 to 4 weeks before you can buy fish from there. And I don't really feel like going online and ordering them, you know, considering that they're at PetSmart, I could get them for $5 a piece, which, you know, I would gladly pay the extra money from somebody who's homebred them, but I don't feel like paying the extra money for the shipping, so. Snail's holding on to a piece of the wafer I put in there earlier.